Hello, everyone. Welcome to the webinar on Shift to a Culture of Innovation, Establish Customer First Strategy and Data Driven Marketing. I'm Ananya Sharma, your host for the day. Allow me to guide you a bit about the tool to ensure that you have an interactive experience during the webinar. Throughout the discussion, if you would like to post any question in the live section, there is a Q&A panel wherein you can ask your question and our expert will revert back to you on that. Today's session will cover how you and your organization can take advantage on key insights to help anticipate customer needs and demand. We will also give you insights on different tools to better create and nurture leads, align sales and marketing strategies, and leverage embedded intelligence to make smarter decisions. Without any further ado, let me introduce you to Mr. Bharat Chawla. He is from Hitachi Solutions. He is the Associate Director leading Microsoft Dynamics 365 CE engagements in New Zealand and Australia. Over to you, Bharat.
Thank you, Ananya. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. My name is Bharat, and I'm from Hitachi Solutions. I'm based out of Wellington, New Zealand, and I manage Dynamics CRM delivery for New Zealand and Australia. First of all, thank you so much. Thanks for your time to attend the webinar. Really appreciate that. And I hope everyone is keeping safe, staying inside as much as possible amid this COVID situation. Today's session, Empower Data Platform Journey with Dynamics 365 Marketing and Real-Time Customer Insights. So let's quickly go through the agenda. As part of today's agenda, we'll be doing an introduction first, then we'll talk about the customer insights, introduction about Hitachi Solutions. Then we'll talk about customer insights, that's Microsoft's data platform, followed by Dynamics 365 marketing. We'll then talk about how we can leverage customer insights and marketing and probably other Microsoft business applications to empower data platform journey. Post that, we'll go through the demo scenarios. For example, we'll take inputs from customer insights, put it in Dynamics 365 marketing, and try to make a business scenario, and we'll use it as part of the demo. Then we'll talk about a couple of success stories, case studies, and in the end, we'll open the forum for Q&A. And during this webinar, attendees will be on mute, and you can ask questions, as Ananya mentioned, using the chat window throughout the webinar. In case you have any questions, you will be presented with the contact us slide. You can reach out to us for any queries, any information. We'll be happy to share it with you. All right, Hitachi. Hitachi has been a leader in manufacturing innovative products and solutions around the globe since 1910. We have more than 300K employees globally with 864 companies in more than 100 countries. We, as a Microsoft Business Applications team, are part of Hitachi Solutions. That is one of the IT firm of Hitachi. Now, Hitachi Solutions. We are a global cloud solutions integrator delivering business transformations, implementing Dynamics platform through our industry solutions. We support entire Microsoft technology stack and use 100% Microsoft Cloud. We have, now this is a key thing, we have largest number of ISVs and IPs than any other Microsoft partner. You can check these IPs on Microsoft App Stores. Just look for Hitachi Solutions and you'll get a list of all the ISVs and IPs. Though we work on various industry verticals, we are focused in BFSI, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, and so on. Now, in terms of our capacity and global presence, we are 3,000 plus team members globally, with our presence in 14 countries and expanding heavily in Australia. And that brings us following accreditations and accolades. Microsoft Gold Partner for 17 years. We've been in Microsoft Inner Circle for 17 years now. 17 Microsoft Gold certifications, and we have won Microsoft Partner of the Year award for 42 times. That's our team's presence across the world. All right. Experience. Now, before we get into customer insights details, let's talk about three important aspects from a customer point of view and how customer insights, or I'll call it as CI, fits into each one of that. The first one is experience, as you see on the screen, or the customer experience, or CX. It is basically a result of every interaction of a customer with your business, from navigating the website to talking with the customer service and receiving the products or service they bought. And the stats that you see on the screen on the slide show CX is one of the customer experience is one of the key aspects when engaging with the customer. And more than 60% of the customers feel that way. Better experience is one of the best way to boost customer satisfaction metrics than any other perks you can offer to your customer. And now how customer can help you to provide better experience by empowering employees with the information they need to serve the customers in a better way. Example here I've taken is Contoso Coffee, and just for the information, we'll be using Contoso Coffee or Contoso throughout the slides as an example. So Contoso Coffee, they have used customer insights for delivering a better experience, better in-store experience, right from searching a customer, looking at the customer card, giving the key metrics about the customer, and addressing the customer in a better way. And customer insights can help in every way. Second important aspect after engagement, after experience is engagement. That's one of the important aspects again. In the simple terms, it's an interaction between a customer and a business through various online and offline channels. When to engage with a customer is a key thing for business to know. And stats you see on the screen show that customers are willing to share the data, but to get the consistent experience across channels and to let brands and businesses know when to approach the customers and when not to. Unlike some brands that reach out to the customers, you can see the slide, unlike some brands that reaches out to the customers out of the blue in some years without even being in touch for those years. How customer insights can help businesses to engage with the customers. Example again is Contoso, where they have used customer insights for customer transactions, the customer transactions from two different systems, use customer insights to unify the customer information across these systems, identify the customer behavior, and create meaningful segments that can be used for engaging with the customers in a better way. Last aspect is convenience. Means how conveniently products are available for the customers or how conveniently customers can use them. It is also one of the important aspects, and customers are willing to pay more for it. With product recommendations, again, customer insights comes up with the AI and the machine learning that they can use for product recommendations. And with those recommendations, customer insights can help in making the customer's purchasing journey more convenient for the customers so that they can take better on product decisions. CI can help businesses to retain the high value customers. Now let's talk about the customer insights in a bit more details. Now, if you're dealing with the following terms in your day-to-day business, such as customer 360 view, the customer KPIs, business KPIs, or what we call it as measures, data from various sources, sales, marketing, customer service, AI and machine learning, then customer insights is the right platform for you. Microsoft Dynamics Customer Insights is a data platform that can help you with all these terms and probably more. Let's see how Customer 360, since we're talking about customer insights, we'll talk about Customer 360. And how Customer 360 has evolved so far, let's discuss it. So traditionally, what you see on the screen, there used to be a CRM, right? Then we saw data from multiple sources coming in, going out of the CRM. And then came in the digital transformations, the data lakes, AI and machine learning, chatbots. And with all this information, Customer 360 has evolved and it is now predictive. With this thought in mind, Microsoft derived a vision for customer insights that is to unify the data, derive insights, and to empower businesses. Customer Insights is a data platform with a SaaS app-like experience. Those of you who have worked on the business applications, it's a similar experience that unifies the data. Customer Insights is a data platform that unifies the data from various sources, allow you to create customer profile and give you a 360 view, and eventually you can derive insights and derive actions. You can use this unified data in various applications using out-of-the-box connectors. We'll talk about it when we go through the demo. Now, customer insights have phases or approaches that you have to follow to unify the data. And we're using three personas that we have here. Nikki, who is a data engineer, a Raymond, an analyst, a Wendy, a marketing person, right? On a high level, you have data followed by unification, then insights, and then taking actions. What does this data mean? You're basically ingesting the data, bringing all the data from various sources, then mapping it, merging it, and creating a unique profile. Once you have that data, you have the consolidated data, you can enrich that data and come up with your customer profile with the brand affinities or interest affinities. Once you have that data, consolidated data, and you can use that in the customer cards that are available out of the box in CI, customer insights, and export that data to use it with various other applications. As I mentioned before, we'll be talking about the export destinations during the demo, so we'll go through that. And now, in the meantime, let's go through the phases in details. Ingestion. Ingesting the data in customer insights. Data can be internal, external from all your sources into customer insights, and data can be transactional or behavioral. Mapping and matching. Personas involved here are Nikki and Raymond, that is a data engineer or analyst. This step is to understand and determine the single record of customer from various sources. Identify whether it's the same person whose record exists in various systems. Then you have conflation. Creating the single or conflated record of the customer that we just talked about in mapping and matching, we are identifying a unique record. That's what we're creating. And what information will come from which system to create that single record. Once you have that consolidated, conflated record, you can enrich that information using out-of-the-box machine learning AI models, or can drive meaningful insights as described in this slide. Now, once you have the insights, you can act on the data that you have just prepared with the customer insights. It can be used with other applications such as Power Platform or Dynamics Marketing. Now, to summarize, Customer Insights is a data platform that you can implement, that can be implemented faster, brings down the cost. It gives you a finished SaaS solution like it is configurable and it is extensible. Marketing. By definition, it is a set of activities a company undertakes to promote the buying or selling of a product or service, and it is one of the critical activities for the business. But marketing has its own challenges, such as disconnected data, tools and processes, ineffective batch and blast emails. Sometimes you generate a lead that is ignored by marketing team, and no insights to improve the results or customer journey. But Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing is a solution. It is a solution with the capabilities to connect sales and marketing, insights, customer journey, so on and so forth. Now let's talk about marketing in details. Dynamics 365 marketing has a feature and overall design to provide a unique value to the business. As I mentioned, it can connect sales and marketing and other business applications, provide automation, event management, insights integration, LinkedIn, and AI capabilities. With Microsoft Azure Cloud as a backbone, it is scalable, easy to use, configurable, and you can extend it. These are Dynamics 5 marketing features on a high level. Multi-channel campaigns to attract the right prospects, lead nurturing using the customer journeys, event management, insights and reporting, unified platform that provides integration with other Dynamics 365 products. Last but not the least, the AI capabilities. And by the way, we'll be talking about some of these features in the demo. These are some of the common marketing automations we thought might be relevant for you. That's why we bring it up in these slides. For example, personalized emails. Most of the business might be doing it, sending the newsletters, welcome emails, and other personalized emails. Improved targeting or segmentations or communications, or probably sending the email registrations, event registrations such as annual events or product launches, or etc. And all these things you can achieve it in Dynamics 365 marketing. The new approach for creating personalized buyer experience. This has a direct link to the unique values that we discussed in one of the previous slides. This basically talks about how you can create or improve personalized buyer experience. In the next few slides, we'll be talking about this new approach as a key pillars of marketing. And certainly these pillars can vary from business to business, but we'll talk about the 4 pillars that we have. First one is orchestrate customer journey. We touched upon this during the customer insight slide, that it is really important to engage with the customer at the right time with the right content. Using the right the entire life cycle so that you can orchestrate customer journeys based on customers or prospects' buying behaviors, preferences, or patterns. Second is aligning sales and marketing. It's basically to create a single view. That's one of the key important features. You create a single view of a prospect or your customers and unify the data across Dynamics products. Third one is to make informed decisions. You can only take informed decisions when you have gathered information about the prospect, their buying patterns, right content, etc. Fourth is by using the platform Dynamics 365 Marketing. It simplifies marketing as a job and its processes. It is a platform that allows integration with other platforms, and it is scalable. Now let's talk about how Dynamics 365 Marketing addresses these pillars. Orchestrate customer journey. It is about designing the customer experience. Microsoft Dynamics Marketing offers a new canvas, a UI to design and build customer journey using the pre-built connectors and functions. Moreover, you can see the insights such as email sends, bounce, and waiting time, etc., right on the connector or the function itself on the UI. I'll show you during the demo. Once you have designed the customer journey, you can create and run targeted multi-channel campaigns, and you can use marketing automation capabilities to attract the right prospect with the emails, SMS integrations, LinkedIn, and whatnot. When you're creating the campaigns, you can use Dynamics 365 marketing features such as configurable templates, reusable content blocks, design tools to derive the campaigns. An important aspect of marketing is segmentation. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing helps you to identify the key stakeholders. You can do account-based marketing. You can use account-based journeys, tailor the email content that you want to send to those accounts, generate the account-based leads, and so on. And Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing simplifies the event management. You can run webinars, meetings, and can manage registrations, venue, logistics, etc. Platform offers integration with Teams, ON24, and few other webinar providers. Second aspect that we talked about is aligning sales and marketing. And not just that, in fact, aligning with other Dynamics 365 products as well, so that we have a unified data across contacts, leads, customers represented in a single view. With a common focus from sales and marketing, you can identify targets and close top accounts. As I mentioned earlier about the account-based marketing, it can be used with the required information to nurture the relationships. Dynamics 365 Marketing offers multiple lead scoring models you can use across all the touch points of your business. And now when you see a customer journey with a calendar view and the automation takes care of highly qualified leads and follow-ups using the predefined workflows, your productivity increases by default. It is about taking advantage of Microsoft Dynamics 365 tools, such as Teams. Your businesses might be using Teams, sales, or customer insights, or Power Platforms, and be as effective as possible with the use of the technology and the strength of all the platforms together. Making informed decisions. Effective marketing, how? By making the informed decisions, how you can make the informed decisions when you have the information that you can analyze, and you can use the dashboards in Dynamics 365 Marketing to analyze the data and take actions. For personalized targeting, you need personalized content, and you should be able to test it before sending it to the customers or prospects. Dynamics 365 Marketing offers built-in A/B testing, message scheduler to target your prospects intelligently. And it's very important to understand your customer needs. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing provides capability to monitor the customer journey with all the insights. It also provides capabilities around surveys, voice of customer, so that you can understand customer sentiments, satisfactions, and serve your customer better. Once you understand your customers, you have the required insights. You have created the segments, you have created the personalized contents. Now you can target the right audience with the right message. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Marketing is an adaptable platform, and you can grow your business with it. It has got all the tools and editors to simplify, build and deploy processes. It can help you integrate data with third-party applications and Power Platform. It enhances your marketing and campaign experience with segmentation and automation. Help you reduce your operating costs while making use of other Microsoft technologies, technology suites, technology stacks in your business, but still be able to expand them. And Dynamics 365 Marketing is fully compliant, follow GDPR, and respect the customer consents. Bringing your customers and businesses together. Data is everywhere, generated at every step of the customer journey and throughout the business lifecycle. And data is increasing exponentially. And now how we can harness on that data by leveraging the collective strength of Microsoft technology stack. Data first, data driven has been the core of the strategy for Microsoft business applications, and It can help you use this data and intelligence across major pillars of your business, such as your employees, your products, operations, and the customers. Dynamics 365 and Power Platforms the basis of the most comprehensive set of connected intelligent business applications. So from marketing to sales to finance to service and so on, Microsoft technology stack can be used across entire organization. We've been talking about customer insights and marketing, but with Microsoft business applications, you can enable end-to-end customer experience. Now, with the customer insights, organization gain deeper insights about their customers across marketing, sales, and service. And using these insights, businesses can drive personalized processes and experience to serve their customers. From a marketing perspective, utilizing customer insights, you can create target segments, nurture prospects, deliver highly qualified leads to the sales team. And this is a collective picture of business functions with scenarios that can be achieved using Microsoft business applications. So for today's demo, we'll be creating a segment in customer insights, and we'll be using that segment in Dynamics 365 marketing. And you can do vice versa. You can bring in data from business platforms, Power Platform, Microsoft business applications in customer insights, or you can take the data from customer insights and use it in Power Platforms and other business applications. So let's go to the demo first. As part of the demo, I'll first go through the customer insights. I'll walk you through the customer insights as an application, as a platform. Then I'll take you to the marketing, and in the end, we'll talk about how we can use these two platforms together so that it's beneficial for the business. It is beneficial for. Let's go to. All right. This is a customer insights home screen, as you can see, and there are insights that you can see, there are segments and measures that you can see here, the enrichments that I've already created, the brand affinities and the interest affinities, and there are unique customers that you can see here, right? And for the sake of demo, I've already created the data inside. I've created all these segments, and I've created the measures so that you can see the numbers and the insights, customer insights can bring in. Now, this is a customer. These are the customer cards. And in the end, the whole idea of using customer insights is to come up with a unique customer profile after bringing all the data from various sources. We'll talk about the customers in detail. So we'll open up the customer card in the end, and then I'll talk about the segments and insights that is presented on the customer card. All right. Now there's segments, measures. So we'll talk about it. Now from a customer insights perspective, right? What is the important thing? We've been talking about the data, right? So first part is to actually bring the data from the various sources. Now, as you see here, I've been talking about the Contoso. Now, what I've done is I've brought in the data from the Contoso from all the sources. So they have the e-commerce data, they have the loyalty scheme data, they have the POS data, subscriptions, the web reviews, and the Contoso hotel itself. Now, using the data together, I want to create the unique profile of the customer, right? That is helpful for the business with the segments or the measures so that I can understand what are my high value customers, probably the customers from any region. So that I can do after bringing in the data from all the sources. Once I bring in the data from all the sources, the next part of the process is to map, match, and merge. If you remember the slide that we talked about, on a high level, it's data, then unify it, and then so on. So the first part is the map. Once you have the data from various sources, your e-commerce, hotels, loyalty customers, subscriptions, and everything, you're mapping the data against a standard model. We're using a primary key so that you can identify the data and map it, match it, merge it, and create a unique profile based on a primary key, right? So if you see here, these are all the attributes in the e-commerce contact information. Similarly, you have hotel information, loyalty customers, subscribers. So once you have the data, you match it, right? You're basically matching the data that how many of the unique customer profiles you have in how many of your duplicates, and you can set various precision levels and matching rules to do that, right? I'll show you an example. So if you see here, I'll show you the loyalty. So I'm taking e-commerce contacts and I'm creating a rule in the loyalty customers. So I'll show you the rule that take the e-commerce contact full name, match it with the loyalty customer, set the precision levels, so low and high. So low, I'm going to use low as in where the precision, the reach is important for the businesses. That's where you use the value low, where you have the exact precision level important for your business. You use the exact, and based on this, you have the data. So this is the data that's already been matched between e-commerce and loyalty contacts information. So that's already been matched, and few are 100% matched, few are 86% based on the precision level that I've set in that rule. Right? Now you have mapped the data, you have matched it. Now you're merging the data. You have data coming in from the various sources. Now you have to do is merge the data. Now, in here, when you're merging the data, the important thing is you can actually choose a source, which source of data is complete for your business or you think is important for the business. You can mark that priority so that that information will be taken in by the system. And then on top of it, all the other information from other sources will be added on to that contact information. So in my case, I've taken e-commerce contacts as my primary data set. And then on top of it, I've added loyalty customers, subscribers, hotel customers information. And I'm merging all the data. If you see for all the attributes, I'm merging the data. Right? And then once you have merged the data, you basically have created a unique profile of the customer. We'll talk about that in the end. Using that data, I've created some segments and measures. If you'll see, I've created the high value online customers. And these are the segments that I'll be using. I'll be showing you how you can take it to Microsoft Power Platforms. You'll be using the same segments in marketing as well. So these are the segments that I've created. Right? I can see the data here. All right. Similarly, I've created the measures, the one that you see on the screen here, right? So these are the segments and the business measures that I've already created. For example, what are my high value online customers? I can see 2.1K members are my high value online customers, and I can define what defines my high value customer. These are the customers from California. There's a summer promotion that I'm running, and these are the members added to that. Business measures are basically the business KPIs, the KPIs that are important for the business from a customer perspective, right? What is the average web purchase value? And that's a dollar figure that might be important for business. What is the average store purchase value? Similarly, from a customer perspective, you can create what is the maximum spend the customers are spending, right? So you can create these type of business measures and customer measures. And then what I've done is using the set of data that I have in my system, I've created the brand affinities and interest, right? So I've used it. So since it is a Contoso coffee, I've given and defined in some brands like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and see what is the brand affinity for the customers. Right now, I can see the Starbucks has got a high brand affinity, right? And these are the 64 customers who have got those affinity levels. activities. Now, these are activities which are basically the activities of the customers on the various channels of your business, being it e-commerce, they're purchasing anything online, they're giving you the reviews. All those things becomes activities, right? Okay, let's go to the customers. I'll show you the customer cards. Since we have consolidated the data from all the sources, we have created a unique profile, and I'll show you how the unique profile looks like. All right. So here's the customer card for Maria. If you see the timeline, so these are all the timelines and activities together. The web reviews, past purchases, e-commerce. You can see all that information sorted here. And you can see the interest, affinity levels, and you can see the brand affinities, like Maria has a very high brand affinity for Starbucks. And the measures that we created, like average web purchase for Maria is $203, average store purchase is 113, lifetime spend so far, Maria has spent around $770 with us, and the total club points is 165. Right. So this kind of information you can create, these kind of deeper level insights you can create with Dynamics 365 customer insights. Right. So now you've brought in the data, you've created a unique profile. During the process, you've created the segments, you've created the measures. Now you can export that data and use it with the other business applications. If you see here, I'll just go to the export destinations. So in our case, we'll be talking about Dynamics 365 marketing, but there are a set of connectors that are available with Dynamics 365 customer insights, and you can use it as per your business need. Now, here are a set of connectors that are available. All right. So it is setting up an export destination is quite easy. So we'll ask you the display name, server address. And what is so this is an important thing. When you're taking the data from one platform to another, you'll have to define what is the field that is binding these two data together. Like in my case, which contact ID, which field it is that will bind the data together. So in my case, I've already created an export destination. The marketing is already set. So I can show you, if you see here, my export destinations, that's a display name for me. And the server address, that's my marketing URL. And I'm saying that's contact ID of e-commerce contacts is the key. That's what is going to bind it. All right. Okay. So that's about the customer insights. Just to summarize it, you have brought in the data from various sources across your business. You have unified the data. You have created a unique profile of your customer. You can create segments and measures as per your business needs. You can create the prediction models, the subscription churns and all that stuff. You can enrich that data, and then you can export it, use it with other business applications, or using the connectors that I've just shown you, right? So let's go to the marketing. Let's talk about marketing a bit, and then we'll see how we can use. So from here, these are the segments that we'll be using in our marketing. I'll show you these segments in marketing as well. All right, here it is. Marketing platform, again, I'm on the home screen. This is a standard set of documents and help that is provided by the platform. You can use it to create the emails, the quick emails, and automate the campaigns. That's a campaign automation. These are some of the information that you can use for the email sends and contact reach from a licensing perspective. It is important. So this is a home page, and this is a standard set of information like accounts and the contacts. These are the segments. So it may not give you the exact number of the members because of the data difference between the two platforms, but these are the segments that we created in our customer insights platform, the high value, the summer promo, customers from California, and I've exported that data into marketing, and I can see those segments here. If I have the data, if I have the same data across the platforms, I'll see the number of members, exact number of members in here. From a demo perspective, I've created another segment, which is customer from New Zealand. I will be using that segment for a customer journey. All right. Now there's a marketing platform, right? And you have your accounts, you have your contacts, you have created your segments, and now what you want to do is run the customer journey, right? You can create marketing emails. Now this is a kind of the UI that Marketing 365 marketing offers. So it has got a drag and drop. It's got a designer. You can also use it in the HTML view, and you can preview it. You can do an A/B testing. You can use these type of elements in your emails. You can use a text box image. If you see here, we've used so many images and the links. So I'll show you one of the live email that I've sent through the customer journey from the email itself, from the inbox itself, so that you can see how the email looks like in the platform. All right. So once you have your contacts, accounts, and contacts information ready, you have created the segments because you want to reach out to the customers, a specific set of customers. That's why you create segments. In our case, we'll be using customers from New Zealand. And then you have sorted out your marketing email, the one that we'll be using. And now you will create a customer journey, right? So I have the customer journey open for you. This one, if you'll see here, this one is a live customer journey, because I started it for launch. It's a very simple one. What I'm doing is using a segment customer from New Zealand. If you see, I'm just sending an email for an event registration to all the customers from New Zealand that they should attend the event with Contoso. And there are 10 members, if you see here, and the similar number of emails have gone out of the system. How many are processing, how many is already processed, and how many have stopped, expired. These kind of analytics you can already see. You can see it right from the connector itself, right from the style itself. Right. This is a live journey. I can show you the insights about it. Yeah, this is an overview, like how many emails delivered, how many bounced. So I can see 3 delivered, bounced, email responses over time, page interactions. All right, I'll show you the customer journey in a draft mode right here. So again, this is a draft customer journey, and the reason of showing it to you is how you can add the connectors here. So like these are the messages that you can use sending an email. If you want to use the negative scenarios, you can use if then, you can do the splits. And if you have to wait until the customer clicks on the emails or open an email, you can use the wait conditions. And then once you've done, you can define your actions. Once you're done, you can define your actions. You want to create a lead, LinkedIn campaigns. There are other sales activities. So these are set of the connectors that are already available that you can use in your customer journey to do the campaign automation. All right. Now with Dynamics 365 marketing, you can, as I mentioned, you can create the segments, you can create the customer journeys, create the marketing emails. You can also do event management. So Dynamics 365 marketing offers integration with ON24, Microsoft Teams, and other third-party applications. So you can manage the venues, the registrations, and events and everything. There's a lead scoring model that you can use with your business touch points and the customer touch points for your business. You can create marketing pages and marketing forms. Like for example, in your business, if you want to create the contact us form or the registration forms, all those things you can define in the marketing pages, marketing forms. And whatever number of files and the keywords and the templates, videos that we use in cross Dynamics platforms, you'll be able to see it here. And these are all the templates. If you'll be creating any journey as a template, email as a template, pages, forms, anything that you can do, right? Now, how you can use these applications together. I've given you one example that you can bring in the segments from customer insights into Dynamics 365 marketing. You can do vice versa. You can take the data from marketing, the customer data from marketing, put it in the customer insights, and play around with that data, define some metrics, segments, and measures. And you can use it back in marketing or probably other business applications or platforms, right? And once you have those insights defined in the customer insights platform, there is an add-on of customer insights that you with Power Platform. So I'll show you a contact record. This is a standard contact record in marketing, and I've added that card. So whatever insights or segments or measures that you'll define in customer insights for a contact, and if your data is across both systems, you'll be able to see that in marketing as well, right? So that's how you can use power of these two platforms together. All right. Now I've told you that one customer journey, which is a live customer journey. I've already sent an email. So there's a test mailbox, and if you'll see here, I've just sent an event. So this is basically from a Contoso. I'll probably show you another one. So somehow the logos are not coming in here in Outlook, but it comes in other platforms very nicely. So let's go through it. So this is basically an email invite that is sent via customer journey. What basically you're doing is you're sending this invite to the customers or the segments from New Zealand. And it's a simple one that I've defined for the demo. Contoso welcomes you to join us for this event. And you click on the registration, and this click will go as an insight against the contact. So if I'll open up the contact again, if I'll see the insights here. So I've already received. So this is the email that I've been using that I'll show you the inbox. And if you see that I've clicked on the email, I've opened the email, then I've clicked it again. So these sort of things, these kind of things you can see, right? All right. Okay. So now we talked about, from a demo perspective, we've talked about the platform capabilities from a customer insights perspective, marketing perspective, and how you can use these platforms together, use the strength of these platforms together, Microsoft Business applications together. There are connectors available that you can use according to your business, and you can utilize these platforms in a better way. All right, so that's about the demo. We'll go back to the slides and we'll talk about the case studies.
All right, let's quickly talk about some success stories. First one is Tivoli Gardens. It's one of the theme parks first to implement Dynamics 365 customer insights, and they've used customer insights for, again, insights, personalized communications, and tailor customer service interactions with recommendations. Now let's watch their video case study.
Tivoli is the second oldest theme park in the world and the most popular attraction in Denmark, with more than 4.5 million guests each.
In our gardens, we have the motto, always like never before, meaning a lot of things stays, but also we are introducing new rides every year. We are renewing ourselves.
One of the things we are proud of here in Tivoli is the focus on customer experience.
People come here for a lot of different reasons. Some come just to take a stroll, others with their kids to enjoy the rides, and each of their needs are different. And our job is to find out what they prefer and make sure that they enjoy their stay as much as possible.
We do have already data on our annual card holders, our ticket guests, even the rides will be registered. We want to take that together with the digital footprints, like newsletters sent out, website visits, the choice of Dynamics 365 customer insights, make that data easily accessible. And we want to bring that together and to bring it live and actionable for the individual guests. So we basically can serve the individual much more targeted to make them come more often, stay longer, visit more rides, visit more restaurants.
If our guests have been reading about a special concert, we'll be able to make a personalized marketing promotion to that guest. And we created this loyalty program called Tivoli Lux, where we designed some special benefits driven by insights on their visits in the garden and their engagement.
The individual conductor may in the future approach a guest, know what concert you attended last summer, know what preference you have in food, beverage, rides, and actually find out how this conductor can serve that guest better.
We have a lot of business types. Microsoft helps us to consolidate the input from the various systems, which helps us to succeed delivering above our guests' expectations.
We believe that customer insights can help us hit better, and we can empower the employees with that knowledge to be even more personal, to have our guests be more pleased when they leave the garden.
The best part of my job is to be able to create personalized experience for our guests, and to work in a magical place like this. Who could ask for more?
All right, that was Tivoli Gardens. Next one is MVP Healthcare, again from US. It is one of the good examples of leveraging Microsoft business applications, sales, marketing, customer service, customer insights, Azure, and so on. They have everything. MVP monitors and manages its members through programs designed to capture early diagnosis and drive better patient results. So they have to bring the siloed information together with business applications and insights. And they were able to get a centralized, comprehensive view of customers, interoperable business functions, sales, marketing, service, and could optimize the business processes. All right. Now I'll leave the forum open for Q&A. Thank you.
Now I would request Bharat to, take up the Q&As. I have seen all the question and answers have been done, but if there is any specific Q&A or any questions you have, you can please post that in the Q&A section. Over to you, Bharat.
Yep, I am actually waiting for more questions. I've already responded to a few. So, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, if you do not have any question right now, feel free to reach out to us. We'll definitely share the information, contact us information. You can reach out to Hitachi Solutions. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you.